Hey, good evening. Today is December the 3rd, I do believe it is, um, of 2019. It is so hard to believe that 2 years in office have gone by. It has been it's been difficult. It has been tiresome, but at the end of the day, I can honestly say that it has been worth it. Today, I had a meeting with the developers for In City Farms. They will be here on July the 28th of 2020 at 6:30 p.m. to propose their plan for development for the City of Duquesne RIDC site. If you haven't seen the article, it is 25 acres. There will be it's a hydroponic plant, indoor greenhouse. There's going to be a segment for outdoors, for seasonal fruits and vegetables. We'll be breeding anywhere from 6 to 8 different type of fish, selling them wholesale. 3 different plants, operational 24 hours a day. 35,000 entry level positions. This is such a great thing coming to the city of Duquesne. I am so excited. So I just want to make sure that in case you have any questions, any concerns, bring them to the council meeting on the 28th. Come in and have a talk with the developers about what their intentions are and how they want to contribute back to the city of Duquesne. This is just not for them to make money. Of course it is, but they also want to make sure that they're part of our ever growing, changing community inside the city of Duquesne. So I'm really excited about that. Uh, I've dreamt about these nice, exciting things coming to our community. To think that it would finally happen in 2 years of work. So we'll break ground early next year. It's unbelievable. We have another developer which is coming in. They will be here on December the 12th. That will be at the city school in the auditorium at 6 o'clock. That's on the 12th of December. And that'll be a town hall meeting on housing. What do you want your housing to look like inside the city of Duquesne? Yesterday had a follow-up meeting that I generally have with the University of Pennsylvania, the Water Center, who's working with us regarding our infrastructure. In March of 2019, this year, I actually had an opportunity to speak before the United States Chambers of Commerce about the infrastructure within the city of Duquesne. And I am so pleased to see the different things that are happening and will continue to happen with our water infrastructure throughout the city of Duquesne. So, for those of you that didn't know, I that was one of my major things on the agenda because I had a pet peeve when my water tested positive for E. coli in 2017. Um, I'm just really excited. So we will have In City Farms will be here on January the 28th at 6:30 at the council meeting. On December the 12th, we will have Blue Gen, who's doing the housing development. Either at the end of hopefully December, early January, we will have our report back from Grounded Strategies. They are evaluating all the empty lots within the city of Duquesne for possible ideas of what we can do with that. Um, what else? There's just so much. Working on a health project with the borough of Braddock. We'll find out if we get the grant soon. But again, this is your community. Nothing happens in here without your support. So if you are available to show up on the the 28th of January. Voice your opinion, ask some questions of the developers. Again, this is your community and you have questions, you have concerns. You need to be at the table when it first starts, not at the end of it. So I hope you take that into consideration and you actually show up. We also have Blue who's coming in and doing a development inside the city of Duquesne, and they will be here on housing on the 12th of December, and that will be at the school. Show up. This is your community, and you actually have a seat at the table because you matter. Again, this has been a learning experience. I'm sure I made some mistakes along the way, and I'm sure as long as I live, I'm going to continue to make them. And if anyone hasn't made them, then you're either lying or you just haven't lived as long as I have. But I'm really excited for our community, the changes that are coming, long overdue. You know, the city of Duquesne has been an Act 47 distressed community for 28 years. 28 years. That is a long time. You know, even when we look at the pages of delinquent taxes that we have here, and the collection agency hasn't done a damn thing to help us, literally. I don't even know how they even keep their job, but probably related to somebody. But nonetheless, this is a very exciting time for anyone who lives inside the city of Duquesne, who prayed about the changes coming to Duquesne. You know, God has definitely answered the prayers of the people, and change is definitely coming. So I'm really excited. So I hope you guys show up. Bring your questions. Again, people say to me, what are they going to do with this? And what are they going to do for that? That isn't how government works. It actually is based on the people. So you should come to the meeting with your idea. Say, for example, on this corner, I think that it would be nice if we had a playground here. And this corner, I would like to see a home. What do you want the home to look like? Do you want the home to be, I personally, and I just want to tell you, I like the brick base with the attached garage with the manicured lawn and a tree. That's what I see in neighboring communities as far as affordable homes. That's what I'd like to see here. I didn't know that putting a tree inside the yard actually doubled the value of your home. I didn't know that until I went to a meeting. I didn't know that we were supposed to be planting so many trees per year. I didn't know that we were supposed to have a tree commission in order to evaluate the trees in the different situations as far as the height and pruning and all this other different stuff. But again, this is definitely a learning process. I will continue to learn. I'll continue to share. Today, I went to a meeting with Pitt on health concerns and life expectations and why we are not living long in these urban areas. Rather, it's due to gun violence, drugs, high blood pressure, cancer, breathing conditions. And it basically goes to show that when you're in these urban areas, such as ours, urban, highly populated by people of color or low income, you don't have access to the education, to the healthcare. You know, there's just so many where you are at a disadvantage. So it was nice to have a conversation on that this evening. And I'll continue to keep sharing, keep pushing forward to the great changes coming to our community. And I'm really thank you for supporting me. Those of you that did, those of you that didn't, thank you anyway, because you make me strive harder. Have a good night.